everybody. Hi, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. Are you ready for part 2 of my vacation fabric haul? So part 1 was going all the way up to Moscow, Idaho to visit Rebs Fab Stash. And part 2 is all the goodies I collected on the way back. So I'll put a link right here to part 1 so you can take a look at that if you've missed it. Lots of cool things going on there. I had to leave receipts on my pile so I can remember where I got them. I'm so excited to get to all this stuff. Again, I started doing spending an hour a day on a project, and I may not work on every project every day, but I'm getting things done and it's a lot of fun. All right, so first things first, mail call. I got some of the coolest things from you guys. I really want to thank all of you who sent me cards and letters. You guys are so thoughtful. I just love it. My first one I got was a note. Now this was back in May, but this was a thank you note from Carolyn. She won a giveaway on Power Tools, one of my videos, and she sent me a very nice thank you note with a couple of beautiful prints of a California poppy and some blue flax. So I'm going to have to find something very pretty to put these in and showcase them. Thank you very much, Carolyn. They're gorgeous. I just love them. Deidre, I also got your thank you note. Thank you so much for sending that to me. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. I got a wonderful thank you note from Lucretia. Thank you so much. This was beautiful. Thank you for your gift. Very, very nice of you. I really appreciate it. Such a nice, thoughtful note, and I really appreciate that so much. And then I received this from Carol. Carol, I want to send you a thank you note. I'm very big on written thank you notes, and in the madness of unpacking everything and whatnot, your envelope disappeared with your return address. If you would be so kind as to email me at powertoolswiththread@outlook.com, I would really appreciate that and make my heart happy. But Carol was so nice. So her husband picked out, you know, the fabrics and all of the lettering. This is Becky's needle organizer. Let me show you what this looks like up close. Isn't that so cool? Because she had heard how excited I got when I saw Christine's needle organizer in her sewing room, that she made this for me. And look at the little leather tag that says handmade. How nice is that? And then little pockets to put them in. Isn't that cool? I love this. Thank you so much. I'm afraid your husband's handiwork may not be seen unless it's traveling, because I'll probably put it on the wall. Thank you both so much. That was just so nice. Jim, you did a great job. I appreciate it. So, and your letter was very nice as well. But again, I need your return address. I'm so sorry. Okay. Not part of the mail call, but while I was at Rebs Fab Stash, Annie from Boise, Annie's been a viewer of my channel for a long time. She drove all the way up from Boise to Moscow, which is like 5 hours. And she visited with me while we were there at Rebs Fab Stash. A lot of you have asked for the video of Rebs Fab Stash, and you guys, I didn't make a shop tour video of that. Christy from Rebs Fab Stash had me do her weekly comments sold Facebook Live, and so if I can find it, I will link to the video below in the description box of this video. You can click on that and watch that, but it went like 2.5 hours. But we didn't have like an interview or anything like that. It was just me chiming in on things that I liked that we showed on her comments sold. So if I had to do it over again, I probably should have taken a tour of her It's kind of a warehouse is what it is. It's a store warehouse. It's a really neat setup. Anyway, apologize for that, you guys. I did not do a video of Rebs Fab Stash, even though that's who we went to go visit. But let me get back to Annie. She has sent my mask that said Air Force Retired on it. She gave me a placemat, like a giant mug rug. She made that for me. This is over the last 2 years. She made me my bowl cozies that I just love and I use all the time. And then she drove up and she brought me this. She made this tote for me. Hold on, I got fish holding it down. She made this tote for me. How cool is this? Both sides. She said this is a pattern from Sweet Pea, and I just love it. Let me put it up close. Look at the block. There's the block from Miss Texas. How cool is that? That's that sewing machine I have. But she made this in her embroidery machine. Isn't that just so cool? I love it. And it has pockets inside and zipper pockets, and it's got another little tote in here made out of scissor fabric. Isn't that cute? How nice, Annie. You're awesome. I just think this is wonderful. I really like that this has like a vinyl bottom. This is very sturdy. See that? Like a vinyl bottom. Very nice. I really, really like it. Amazon's here. I can see the truck. Waiting for my dog bell to go off pretty soon. I don't know. But here's the other side. Let you guys see it up close. The whole thing. This is so well made. Annie, thank you so, so much. You are so sweet. Love it. I really enjoyed getting to meet you and visiting with you, and it was a lot of fun, and I hope you were lucky. While I was visiting with Christine from Jelly Rolls to Go on the way up, she's in Colorado Springs, she gave me a gift, and she had made me this table runner out of the Eliza fabric from Williamsburg is what it is. I just love this pattern. And a viewer had made me a pattern to make a quilt for the bed in the coach. And I had this idea that I was going to use Wellington from Villa Rosa Designs, but I totally changed my plan midstream and decided to make the quilt on the bed match the table runner that goes in the dining room in the coach. So this is just a bunch of log cabins. Let me show you up close. See how easy this is? If you're a beginner quilter, this is called a log cabin. You start with one square, you put another square next to it, a rectangle below those, and then another rectangle, and you just continue to build. And that's how simple this is. It's just awesome to build around these. They're very easy blocks to make. If I make 1 or 2 a day, I can have this quilt done in maybe a month, month and a half. Maybe I'll have it done in time to go to Houston when we go to the quilt market and quilt festival. I can't wait to do that. We'll be gone for about 10 days. So, where I'm going with this, while I was gone, I asked Christine if she had more of this fabric. She did not, because it's not Moda. She pretty much specializes in Moda, but she ordered this fabric to make this table runner just for me. But she told me where to find it, and I went hunting, and I went ahead and ordered a whole bunch more, and I ended up getting it. I swear I ordered it from Hancock's of Paducah, but it came in from Fabric Worm. I don't know how that happened. So anyway, I got, let me put this here so you can see. All right, so that's what it looks like. So I ordered more. All of the whites that come in the line, she put on the back. So that looks a lot better to me. I just wasn't feeling the Wellington pattern, you know, I just wasn't. So I ordered this print, the black with the metallic gold, the black with the white, the tan with the floral. Here is that center of the block right here. And then, so I just ordered all of the fabrics that she had, so I have more of them. And I ordered all this for the borders. And it looks like I got it from Fabric Worm. So I have this, and then I still have all of the pieces, you know, I'm going to be cutting them up, and because I had started on the Wellington pattern, I just wasn't feeling it, you guys. I didn't care for the white blocks like this. So I'm going to be taking these apart with that really cool seam ripper that my husband makes. We sell those in our powertoolswiththread store.com. They're fabulous. I'm going to take these apart and then turn them into log cabins. So change of plan. That's how that works. You guys never change your mind on anything, right? No, that's just me. While I was at stitching around quilts, I had said in that video, I wanted to make Boo Bash out of the kitty corn fabric. And this quilt is just adorable. I love the applique on it. And the neat thing about stitching around quilts is that they will cut all of the applique pieces for you on a laser cutter there in the store. So that's why I bought this kit. It is kitted up for me already, all the fabrics that I need, all of the applique that I need. Now what I will be doing is scanning in these pieces with my scanning mat into the Brother Scan and Cut, upload them to the Brother Canvas, make sure everything looks great, and then definitely run a test first. But what I want to do is to allow Simply Applique to do all of the blanket stitching on these pieces. So I'm real big into automated applique like that. A lot of you have asked me about doing Simply Applique versus Embroidery or using both, and I will go into that in another video, but it's a load of fun. I was at Quilter's Hideaway in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. I actually hit 2 stores there and in Bartlesville. And the one I had mentioned in the video for Quilter's Hideaway, I picked up this Potions quilt pattern. My oldest grandson is 10 and he is the biggest nerd. He is so science-minded, and I thought that he might really enjoy this quilt. It's actually a little bit, you know, it's not a kid quilt, and I think he's really gonna enjoy this. It finishes out at 64 by 74. So to make this quilt, for the background, I got this science fabric. I love this. So that's gonna be the background, okay? And then my shelves are going to be this black grunge. I thought that would look good. And then in the potions, in the beakers and all of that, I looked for fabric with bubbles. So I got green bubbles. These aren't really bubbles, but I think it'll work. They look like, you know, little flecks of particles. And I got purple bubbles and orange bubbles, and I may even have some other bubbles around here. I'll have to look, and some pink bubbles. I won't use a lot of pink in the quilt, but you can see that there's pink like in some of these containers, okay? So I thought that would look so cool. The backing is gonna be this periodic table fabric. How cool is that, right? Isn't this neat? And then I'm gonna use this lime green for the binding. I can't wait to get started on this. This is gonna be so neat. So that will be his Christmas gift this coming year. In addition to the Spaceman quilt, I don't know. That kid's gonna have more quilts than he knows what to do with. I told my son and he was like, he's got a quilt, Mom. I don't care. He's getting another one. He'll appreciate it when he's 40 and I'm gone. He'll say, oh, my Grammy made these for me, right? So that was at Quilter's Hideaway. That's what I picked up there. Is that all I got there? I think so. The other store in town is called Sew Uptown. It's not too far away from there, and I really, really enjoyed that store. I did not do a video of the store. That was not on my list of trips to do videos of. They didn't know I was coming. I didn't take my camera, all that kind of thing. So I found some adorable fabric. I thought I might make my daughter-in-law, since she's a pastor's wife, I thought I might make her maybe a tote bag or something with this panel. Isn't this beautiful? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. It just has all these wonderful Bible verses on it. So I thought that like this might make a nice one side of the tote, and then this would make the other side, and just pretty, you know, just beautiful stuff. I really, really like this. I think that's wonderful. I bought coordinating fabric to go with it. I got the dark blue that is Faith, Hope, Love, and I bought the light Faith, Hope, Love with the doves. I just love it. I bought crosses fabric that goes with it. And then I also bought the swirls fabric that goes with it. That'll make a beautiful apron or something she can wear, because she works a lot in the kitchen at the church. And so that's just something that's really nice that she can use if she wants, or she can use it at home, whatever. But that's gonna be, I'll make her gifts for Christmas. Also at that store, I picked up, it's a pattern by Megs and Me. It's an applique quilt called Duck Duck Goose Mini. And I just thought it was so incredibly cute. And it was one of those that I just couldn't leave it behind. You know, it might feel bad, right? So I picked up the fat quarter bundle to go with it, and just super cute little fabrics. I thought it was precious. I'm not going to take it apart because I'll never get it back together, but all of the fabrics in here are in here in the fat quarter bundle. I picked up this orange, kind of a tone on tone. This is going to be the beaks and the feet. And then for the background, they're using a plain white. I didn't want to use plain white. I found the perfect fabric. It's feathers on white. How cute is that? Let me tell you what this is in case you wanted to get it too. It's not from the same line. I just happened to be wandering around and found it on the bolt. Y'all, I don't see anything on the selvage. So I got it at Sew Uptown in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. If you want this fabric, you just have to ask for the light gray feathers on white if you wanted to get that. They did have a bigger fat quarter bundle for if you wanted to make the quilt. I didn't want to make the quilt. This is a mini, and this is going to finish out at 40 by 45. That's pretty good size little baby quilt, right? So I think it's just precious. I can't wait to make it. And the last thing I got there is a quilt panel that I'm going to make up for my granddaughter for Christmas. And you guys, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It is a chenille pattern, and I don't have the chenille for it. Storybook collection, Princess and the Pea. Look at this. Let me stand back. So here it is. It's the panel, Princess and the Pea. Can you see her there? She is sitting on top of all of those mattresses. There's your princess. She looks kind of put out. And then look at that. All the way down there at the bottom, and then look. If that doesn't strike the imagination, I don't know what does. All the way up. How cute. Oh my goodness. My granddaughter will be 8 this Christmas. I think that is a perfect quilt. I love it. I don't think I'm even going to put a border on it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Picked up a couple more patterns, Amy Bradley patterns. I got these at, Quilter's Hideaway, the one that I did the video on. Eat, Sleep, Quilt, Repeat. It's another Amy Bradley pattern. Super cute little narrow wall hanging. It has it in pictures. It's got it in blue, and it also shows it in pink. And then I also picked up, maybe you can see it here, Rippity Doodah. Look at that, another Amy Bradley pattern. Rippity Doodah. How cool is she, right? So there are different hairstyles you can make and different faces on this. It just depends on how you stitch the face and then the different hairstyles you can choose. Maybe she's got a little bow here, but they're all wearing a necklace. This is where you would break out your cave fabrics. If you've got some of those or a scrap left, something wild and loud, that's perfect. So I thought that one would be really a lot of fun to hang here in my sewing room or even make a tote out of. Just so cute. Oh my gosh, love it. At Rebs Fab Stash, I picked up a couple things, of course. The first thing that I got while I was there was stuff I had ordered before I left, but they didn't ship them to me to save me some shipping. This is a fat quarter bundle. This is Prim from Lori Holt. I got the brights and I got pastels. So I got the Prim brights and the Prim pastels. These are from Lori Holt. But again, I had ordered that before I left. Before I left, I ordered this Christmas panel. This is from All About Christmas, Riley Blake Designs. I got this. I thought that would be really cute to sew up. And then I got the big red snowflakes for a border. And I got the black with holly for a binding and a backing. So I'm going to self-bind it. That'll be good. There was this adorable stuffed shark panel. Y'all, oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. It's called, let's see, it talks about stingray plushie, shark pillow, and tooth fairy pillow. So you can sew these together front and back and make a stuffy. You can sew them onto a quilt and then like needle turn applique or fold over the edges and stitch them on with a machine if you're like me. Leave a gap and stuff that and then sew that gap closed and give the quilt some texture, like a shark or a stingray sticking up. How cool, huh? But it comes with 2 shark's teeth. Let me put it right here. So there's the shark's tooth, right? And you leave a little opening and stuff it. And right here, there's a little pocket that says my tooth. And you would sew that to the front. Cute. I love this. So I am going to make this up and send it to the grandkids because they are 4, 7, and 10 and losing teeth like crazy. In a good way, in a good way. And then this is coordinating fabric to go with that shark pillow. This stuff is just so cute. I thought, you know, I would make, I don't know, do I take it to the coast? And so there's my sharks. There's a blue. This looks like a Lori Holt shabby. It really does. Probably is. They threw that in there into the fat quarter bundle. Here's different teeth and who they belong to. Neat. That is so cool. Prehistoric fish too. They got like a great white right there. That's neat. More waves and swirls, ocean waves. Here it is in the kind of a sage color with the teeth. There's a green. There's your sharks again. Very cool. If you have a shark lover, this would make an adorable quilt. Just so nice. So I think they still have some of these left. This is just such pretty fabric. It just is a great quilt. Gonna make an adorable quilt if you wanted to make a shark quilt. This would look cute down at the coast. I don't know when or if I'm gonna put it together, but I have it. All right. Christy was so sweet. She gifted me a Be Happy puzzle. 1,000-piece puzzle from Lori Holt. Love it. Can't wait. Wonder when I'm going to find time to put that together, huh? Something to do. I couldn't even open it on the trip, y'all. We had stuff flying around in that motorhome as we went down the road. I couldn't resist, you guys. Could not resist. I had to get Melissa Mortensen's Spooky Sampler. Had to get this. Absolutely love this quilt kit. I think it is so cool. Pat Sloan has a sew-along right now going on her channel using this pattern and this fabric. But y'all, the cutest things. I watched Pat Sloan's interview with her, Melissa Mortensen, the designer. These eyes glow in the dark. How cute are those, right? These eyes glow in the dark as well. All of this fabric, so cute. Riley Blake has put out some super cute stuff. Check the cats. Can you stand it? Gosh, those are cute. Well, really interesting. This is silver metallic. So pretty. Look at that. Melissa had said that her son, when he was like 10 or something like that, went as a mummy. She wrapped him up in fabric for Halloween. And so he was the inspiration for the mummy in the fabric. And she has twins, son and daughter. They're in their 20s now. But just really neat to see her daughter went as a witch. So yeah, just as cute as can be to get this fabric that was inspired by her dressing her kids up at Halloween. Just so stinking fun. I love it. This is just adorable, adorable fabric, you guys. I can't wait to put it together. And this will be put together before Halloween this year. This is one of my projects. I was wanting to get into it. I haven't opened it up because I was waiting to show you guys. There's all my background fabric. So, just as cute as can be. I will link to this below if you are so inclined. Oh, speaking of sew-alongs, I wanted to remind you guys, I am doing a sew-along, well, I'm doing an embroider-along for Kimber Bell's Candy Corn Quilt Shop. I will put links to all of the fabric below. You know, I got an email from a quilt shop that is doing a sew-along for that, and they're charging $110. I'm doing mine for free. We start September 8th. Do not pre-wash your fabrics if you are doing this with me. Some people have already asked the question. So just leave your fabrics with the sizing in them as they came. And just like in Red, White, and Bloom, we are going to back all of the fabrics with a fusible woven interfacing. It's like SF101 will work fine. But yeah, you want to just leave your fabrics as they are. If you've got the pattern already, I'm going to be doing an introductory video that will show, okay, here's all the baggies, here's the way you need to get organized and all of that. But I have everything for it right here. And I'm so excited to get started. I've got my little suitcase ready to go with all my goodies in it. I have the embellishment kit already. I'm so excited to get into this. This is just going to be adorable. I love every bit of this. I think it is just precious. So lots of super cute, fun fabrics that are just for Kimber Bell by Maywood Studios. Just adorable stuff. I can't wait to get started and get sewing. If you are a beginner embroiderer and you have at least a 5x7 hoop, you can make this, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So again, the links for the fabric and the embellishment kit, stabilizers, everything you need is below the video here. It's also on my blog, powertoolswiththread.com, on the calendar of events page if you are watching this on TV and you want to go there on your phone. I also picked up the Be Happy Quilt book. Don't be surprised if you see a sew-along early next year for Be Happy with Me. So she put this out back in 2016. You can certainly find her blog to do it from Lori Holt, but I want to make this quilt. I think it is absolutely adorable and should be a lot of fun. All right, that is it. Done, finished, kaput. I gotta find a place to put all this stuff. That's the end of my haul. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming along on the trip with us. We really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed reading all your comments. Give me a thumbs up, please. I'd appreciate it. Helps my channel a lot. And we will talk to you soon. Go sew something. Bye.